Good morning, all of the great NEC, my national officers, staff, and all of my good friends out there.
Morning, sir.
Oh, that wasn't very good. That's not bad, though. We're having a good year. A lot of great things are happening in the American Legion and the American Legion family, and I want to thank all of you for your leadership in making that happen. I'll just start off with a couple of things. One of them is fundraising, and the second one's membership. So we have some real good news, and we have some not so good news for you there. And so I guess I'll just go ahead and start off with the not so good news to start with. Today we're about 37, almost 38,000 members behind of what we were on this day last year. My efforts this year was directed at renewals, and so you can see that we're still struggling there, but it's not too late. Those are the tough ones, those ones we haven't got yet. And I've said it before to many of you, and I'm not sure I didn't say it at my first time to talk to you. There's 3 reasons people don't renew. Number one, we made them mad. And if that's the case, we need to either fix what made them mad and get them within our post, or if you can't solve that problem, at least find them another post to go to, because their membership is still important to the organization. So I ask you to continue to work on that. The second thing about membership is they may be ill or they may have some financial difficulties, and certainly the post can pick that up and make them members until they can do that on their own once again. And the third reason is simply they forgot. But you don't know the answer to that question until you actually put that team together and go out there and knock on the door, make the phone calls, and ask that question. So I'm just asking you to take this message back to your departments. Let's put some teams together in these departments, and let's start making those phone calls. It's never too late for renewals, but we need to get busy and work on it if we're going to be successful. The other side of my campaign was fundraising. And I set a goal at the beginning of the year of $4 million. And there were people that told me that was unrealistic. You couldn't set a goal that high for the American Legion family, but we did. And all charities, the American Legion Auxiliary. And today, if you look on on the legion.org, you will see we're at $3,921,288. So we're going to make it. And the way I know we're going to make it will come a little later in my report. So, but continue those fundraising efforts. Somebody has said, well, what are you going to do when you hit 4 million? You're going to set a new goal. No, my goal was 4 million. We made it. We'll take a few victory laps and continue to raise money for the organization. But thank you all for what you've done with fundraising. In Americanism, there's a new program out there that we've been working on with citizenship for our legal immigrants that come to this country, with posts reaching out to them that might be close to United States Citizenship and Immigration Service field office, opening the post up to help those citizens help those immigrants, legal immigrants, become members. If you go through the Americanism, they've got a nice brand new little pamphlet made up to help with that, and I encourage you to try to promote that within your department. Our children and youth programs are doing very, very well. And this is where I want to talk about, this is where I always talk about the Sons of the American Legion. What a great program they were, and the reason I talk about them now is because when I was early in my career, they raised money for our Child Welfare Foundation and did a great job, continue to do a great job. That their NEC meeting this Saturday, when they called for donations for charities, the Sons of the American Legion donated over $177,000 to this organization. And all of those, with the quick math, that puts my 4x4 campaign at $4,098,288. And let's just give a great big hand to the Sons of the American Legion for all they've done for this organization. On the national security side, we're looking very closely at the military retirement and compensation. We have several concerns in there about some of those issues that they're bringing up. There's 15 different parts of that. There's about 3 of them that we have a question about that we're very concerned. Our main concern is that if you reduce or take away something, is it going to be better in the long run, or are our military fighting force going to see that as we don't care as much about them as we probably should? And are we still going to be able to have that same strong quality person stand up, raise their hand to serve this country? And we have to make, that's a big part of national security, those who serve and take care of us so we can be safe here at home. So we're working very much with that. It seems to me like they're trying to push that a little faster than we would like. We would like more discussions, and so we're continuing to ask for those discussions. On VA&R, there's lots of good things, there's lots of challenges out there. I've been to a lot of VA hospitals and veterans homes. I've seen mostly good and great things, but there are challenges, and we have a program set up where we go out and work on those programs. As the year comes to a close, there will be a report written, and that report will go to the President and to Congress, to medical providers and anyone else that may be interested in what's going on and what our actions have been within the VA. We continue to call on Congress to allow Medicare reimbursement. We continue to call for the VA to be a TRICARE provider. We continue to call for the DOD and the VA to get a system where seamless transition all the way from the day that young man or woman raises their hand until we've laid them in their grave at the total end of their veteran experience. So we continue to work on that. I want to talk about 2 things real quick. The choice card. The choice card came on board because of all the problems the VA had. A lot of people, when it came on, said, oh, this is a great idea. Let's just do away with the VA and let everybody go where they want to go and have health care. That's not our position. The VA, the choice card is there because the VA has failed to provide timely health care for veterans. And so we are in favor of that choice card, but it's not a continuous thing. There's going to be a day when it goes away. That's our position. We still believe in the VA. And then the second thing is disconcerting to me. The Secretary has announced something called My VA to look into how the VA should run and be operating over the long term, and named several people to that, and then also named the VFW to be a part of that. And then it's, in my understanding, that's supposed to be a rotating position that we will eventually be in that chair too. I find that totally unacceptable. The American Legion, the VFW, the DAV, all of those major VSOs need to be and have a seat at that table making those decisions. So I've written a letter to the Secretary to that end. We're continuing to work on that. Right now, we've had no response back from the Secretary, which I also find a little bit unnerving for us, but that doesn't mean we're going to stop. We are committed to VA health care. We do believe in what the VA is doing, but we also are going to be partners. I guess it's maybe like a father, mother, child type of a thing. You know, when Mom said, go see your dad, that wasn't good. You know, they took you to task. But when Dad said, go see your mother, then that was a little better, and that was okay. And so we're going to be rough. We're going to be the dad to the VA, but we're also going to be the mom. We're going to be taking care of our veterans. We are friends with them, and we will continue to be friends with them. The last thing I want to touch on is the amendment to the Constitution the United States of America to protect Old Glory. We're going to be on board with that this year and working with Congress to pass that legislation. So we'll be asking for your support for that. I guess that's all. Thank you all very much for what you've done. We've got about almost 4 months left to go for me. So thank you for your efforts. Keep up the good work, and we'll have a good meeting. Thank you.